witness the treacherous routes that more than 1 million people have taken on the high seas and on land, risking their lives on perilous journeys for way too many months now. But imagine crossing mountains without even the use of your legs.
For normal people, it's very difficult. But for disabled people, it's like a miracle to cross the borders.
Siblings Aylan and Jian were born with muscular dystrophy, a degenerative disease that severely hampered their escape from ISIS in Syria. For them and their family, Europe seemed to offer a safe haven, but the route through Turkey and over those mountains was almost impossible.
Disabled people, it's like a miracle to cross the borders.
Siblings Aylan and Jian were born with muscular dystrophy, a degenerative disease.
When we arrived at the top of the mountains, we took 2 horses, one for me and my sister, disabled sister, and one for our wheelchairs.
Strapped to these horses, they slowly made their way to the people smugglers selling boat passages in Turkey. Crushed into a 6-meter-long boat with around 60 people on board, they were forced to abandon their wheelchairs on shore. Their mother, Amsha, wondered whether they'd ever make it.
كثير يعني صعب اللي طبيعيين كان صعب عليهم الرحلة بقى شلون هدول كثير كانت صعبة إيش قد ما أقول كما تتصوري.
4 hours later, they landed on this Greek island and were given another set of wheelchairs. They were sent to the Ritsona refugee camp on the mainland. It is not easy to navigate in a wheelchair there, and winter is fast approaching.
ومرض مو أي مرض يعني لو فيهم شوي يساعدوا ما في جسمهم كله حتى العضل المترقي مرضا يعني ما بيحسنوا يشربوا كاس المي ما بيحسنوا دموعهم ما بيحسنوا يمسحوها.
Waiting since March to reunite with their father and sister in Germany,
We arrived to Greece at 12th of March.
Aylan spends his days teaching English to other Syrian refugee children. Uncertain that he'll ever get there, but still hopeful.
Because when I left Kurdistan of Iraq to Turkey, I saw in the YouTube and in the internet that the borders are opening for disabled people and pregnant women and old women and old men. But when we arrived to Chios Island and they told me borders are closed for all cases, just shocked, and I know I will stuck here in Greece. I'd like to go to Germany to be with my father, my sister, and live a normal life, have a family there, have a job. This is my dream.